everyone, thanks for joining me today. I thought I would attempt to do a tutorial and show you how I make my little dome ornaments. I know there's several out there, but I thought I'd just share the way I do mine. And here's one. And what you can do is add a clothespin to the bottom if you want to attach it to your tree or just lay it on the branches. So this one I put a little tilde house and one of the little trees and some pine cones and then these little berries here, and then I added some snowflake buttons. So that's that one. This one, once again, God, the lighting's terrible. Okay, so once again I added a tilde house, and these little deer I got from Art Attack Supplies, as well as the die, and the little trees I just purchased at Michael's, and the snowflakes buttons, they come in a bag and they come in assorted pieces or sizes, and I got those at Joann's. And I like to crochet. Okay, this one has a light under it. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I like to crochet my round doily, and then I add this little scalloped edge on it, and some of them I just add some pearls, glass bead pearls, and it dangles like this. I did add a light to this one. I'm not going to do the tutorial with the light, but I'll try to hopefully maybe get back to that one later. And for the shakers on the inside, I like to use Epsom salt, and you can purchase this at the dollar store. This one's the lavender scent. That's what I had, so I use that. It makes a great snow effect on the inside. And then I add just a little bit of this iridescent snow little flakes. They're kind of chunky. And this is the die that I use for the house. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the how this thing lights up. Just turn it on, and let me see if I can turn my light off real quick here. I don't knock everything over. And let's see, there we go. And that's what that looks like. It's pretty cool. And then you can also just put this on a candlestick, and this will fit right into it, and it is so darn cute. I just love it. But I'm not going to show you how to make this one. I'm just going to show you how to make a regular one. So here's my light back on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's my supplies. I have one of the, I think this is the 4-inch dome or ornament that, you know, it's plastic and you can put the two halves together and make an ornament. But this is purchased at Michael's, and I like to cut off this piece here because we don't need that unless you decide to make your ornament like this. I haven't made any that hang this way, but this little house, let me show you, does fit like this if you decided to hang it like that with this little piece here. But mine are like this with the dome on top. So I've got some miniatures here and the little trees. I've got a few of those. I picked up this little sled and some little wooden pieces. So, and then here's my snowflakes and my little reindeer. So and then these are kind of cute too. They're little blocks. And I was kind of sad that it wasn't stamped on both sides, but I guess I could stamp it myself or draw on it or something. So that's that. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to use. So let's get started. So I have my circle, and this is, let's see. All right, this is 3 and, gosh, let's see, 3.5 inch circle. So this is a 3 inch. So the circle's a little bit bigger. And the first thing that I want to do is find out what I want to add to the inside. So I cut this off, so let's go ahead and cut that off. It's really easy to cut, and I've never had any of them shatter on me, so let's see, hope we have the same luck. So it's pretty easy, and it does leave it a little bit rough, but don't worry about that because we're going to cover the perimeter of it anyway, like I have here. This one has the string beads, pearl beads around that edge, but I found this little garland, the chenille garland. I think I'm going to use this on this one that we're working on. Okay, so I have marked the center of my circle. That way I get an exact placement. So maybe I'll add that there. I do have some snow that I want to add to it. And what I use is this liquid applique. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Because the top of the roof does have a little bit of a gap when you put these together. You can either cut a separate piece and make another roof line with a little bit of an overhang, but it does take a little bit more room at the top of the dome, and sometimes you have to squish the house down. So I'm just going to add snow to cover it up. And so, and this does need to be heat activated. So I'm going to add a little bit there. Maybe have it coming down a little bit like that on that side. And that side, and I'll hold off on everything else. Let's see what that looks like. You have to heat set it, so I'm going to get my heat tool. You'll probably be able to see it puff up. There we go. And as you can see that, I'll get the other side. So that's what that looks like. And then I have to decide if I want it anywhere else. And I may do it down here. Like that. Doesn't take much. Okay, let's try that again. Hold on, I need to get my scissors. Okay. That's so cute. Alright, so I'm happy with that. Oops, I squished it. I squished it. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so now, I guess I'll glue it. I guess that's what I'm going to use is the little house. I can't stop making them without the little houses, so let me see. Let me get my cover for this. Okay, so let's see. This is the front since it has a little door. So I'll add that there. And then the little trees, they're a little tall. So what I do is I just pull them off the little wood thing and cut some of the wire. And then I'll add a little hot glue and stick it back in the hole. I'll let that dry there. So we'll see about putting a tree there. And let's see. Take that off. These are so much fun to make. I've made so many, and the last one I made was with the light, and I'm really happy with that one. Oh gosh, come on, get in there. Alright, I think I got it. And even if they get a little squished, you can just play with them and straighten them back out. There we go. Let's see. So I'll put my little house there. What about this? See, that's too big in comparison with the house. But it sure looks darn cute. Let's see. Can this little guy go on there? What do you think? And then what I usually do, it's like they all end up coming out pretty much the same, except for maybe the color of the house, because this is how they best fit, unless I would use a bigger dome. But let's see, I just love that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So let's go ahead and glue little house. Okay, a little tree. One on this side. One on the other side. Oops. And then my little snowflake. That one there, and then one on the back. And let's see, here's another little snowflake I think I'm going to add right in there. And that's what I like about these buttons. They come in different sizes. And the place to find these are the buttons at Joann's. They have them kind of along the perimeter of the cash register, right around there. They're not with the regular buttons. Put this little guy right here. Okay, and let me check my dome. That's working well. I think I can put another snowflake over here maybe. Or, I wonder, no, I don't want another tree. You have to keep checking to make sure your dome is going to fit in there. See how that popped over? Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to put these items like that. I think that'll work. Okay, so now I have to glue this down. And the way I do it is I get my pencil and I center it on my circle and then get my pencil and draw a line around. And then what I'm going to quickly do is, well, I need to leave an opening at the top in order to put the shaker bits in. So you have to work really quick. So I'm going to add glue on that line and then put my dome on top. Like that. And just let it dry. Okay, and then just pull this down a little bit and you can see the line there, so go ahead and add more glue along that line and press it down. And we are going to cover this area out here so it'll hide the glue as we continue along. I'm going to come back over to this side. Okay. And then now I'm going to get my salt and my little shavings to put on the inside. So I have my opening at the top, and I'm just going to bend it back and sprinkle in my salt. And then I'll have a look and see how much I need. And I think I'm going to add just a, well, yeah, no, I think I like that. And then let's add the flakes. Let's see, I need my, this is what I need because I got under the snowflake. Okay, so I've got that. Let's go ahead and get this stuff. Grab a little and throw that in there as well. Let's see. Trying to get rid of some of the glare. Okay, I think I like that. So now we're going to go ahead and seal it. Put the rest of this back. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and add it to my doily. So I'm going to glue it in the center first. Then I'll do the rest in a little bit. Just going to center it on there. It looks so pretty on the bottom. It's nice and finished. And if you don't crochet, you can just use your punches or dies and cut out some scallop circles. Or if you have some doilies that you purchased, you can use those. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm going to put the trim around. Like I said, I'm going to use this instead of the beads, and I'm going to start in the back. Let's see. And this also helps to make sure it's completely sealed by putting an extra layer of glue as you're gluing this little tinsel. Oops. Let's see, angle this down a little bit more. And I'm just pushing it in, make sure it's attached. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and that's the end there. Cut that off and make sure it's joined well together. And then now I'm going to finish gluing the bottom. So let me grab another glue stick. Okay. Just gonna That's so cute. I like it with the little chenille tinsel. And there it is, you guys. I finished another one. And I will probably add beads again to the bottom like I did on that one. There's a lot of things you can do with it. You can add beads or what else? Little snowflakes, because these little tiny ones might work hanging off of it like that. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that I can make some more in the coming year. I know several of you had asked if I would be willing to do that, and that's what I hopefully am planning to do. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to leave a comment, I'd surely appreciate it as well. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care.